right, happy Wednesday, March 30th to you guys. I wanted to show you what I have picked up in my search for NASCAR Authentics Wave 12 last night and this morning, Wednesday. I have hit 4 Walmarts near me, and let me show you what I've got. I got nothing. I'm sorry. I got nothing. Zero, nada, nothing. So I went to 4 Walmarts, and I was at one Walmart last night at about 10:30, and even though they had a whole bunch of crates and pallets and boxes and stuff sitting there, it didn't look like they were yet stocked the shelves. And so struck out there. I wasn't going to wait for them to start unboxing stuff because they closed at 11. But yeah, went back this morning, hit a couple spots before work this morning, like early, 7 o'clock-ish, and nothing. So I'm still going to search, right? And pray that I find something. Jesus said, ask and ye shall receive. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. So I've got to ask, right? But then I have to seek and I have to knock. It means I've got to put feet to my prayers and keep searching, not give up. And so I think then is when God blesses. So I'm hoping to, like I said, find something here in the next few days, and I'll let you guys know. So let's transition, and I'll show you what I'm working on. Okay, voila. Quick change back to the workspace. So what I've got is this Noah Gregson beard oil I'm making for Mr. Nick, and I've gone ahead and painted this white, trying something different, painting the back side of it black. I've got some decals in place, and I'm really liking the way this is turning out. So got a few on the back here already. The South Point Hotel and Casino, got the roof decals on, but I'm real happy with the way that this is looking with the white background and the white decal over top of it. It's just going to be that much sharper. And when I have any seams on the side here or around this front, like a little, seam between the decal and the, the adjoining decal, I've got white to shine through, right? So this will really help hide some of those seams and make it that much nicer, as opposed to, painting the whole car black like I've done in the past and laying these white decals over a black surface. So, so that's what I've got. I've got the next piece I'm going to put on here is this front nose, and then I'll work these side pieces here. And before I'll wet them and I'll get them in place. If I have any problems, I'll come back and I'll touch up the black and bring it closer if I need to. I've already been touching up a little bit there, but really, really excited with the way this is turning out, and I hope you like it, Nick. So I've run into a little bit of an issue here. I was going to build this. Well, I shouldn't say I was going to. I am in the middle of building this Haley Deegan number 4 monster. I guess it's now the Menard series. And I've got some of the decals cut out. It's big M and the 4. And here's the front nose for this Fusion. And so, black car. I've got a Ford Fusion here. And I was just about ready to start putting decals on this thing. And lo and behold, I was looking at these spoiler decals. So you've got General Tire here on the front side. And then you've got this yellow Menards decal that goes on the back side. The problem is my donor car, and I wasn't really looking at this, my donor car has this reduced spoiler. So this isn't going to work, right? I mean, that spoiler's half the size that it needs to be in order to put this in place. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to find a different donor car. I'm going to have to find a Ford Fusion that has the larger spoiler. And I'll have to repurpose this for another set of decals. I haven't figured that out yet. But, you know, it's just another little thing that I ran into that I probably should have looked at ahead of time, but I wasn't on top of things, and I didn't do that much research into it before choosing this car as the donor car. So I'll set that aside, and I'll pick another car and start working on that, and then I can, get that done. But you know, sometimes it's the little things, like, I won't say a little thing, but it's those types of things that you don't always look at. And I don't want to try to squeeze these onto that little baby spoiler. I don't think that would look too well. So what else I've got going? I haven't made much progress here on these as I've been working this. Joey, so I've got this car, this Nuratech ODT, sealed up and ready to go, just letting that dry there. Since I got the Jackpot AJ Allmendinger decals, I've gone ahead and started working one of those for you. So I think what I'll do is I'll get these two together when I finish the Jackpot, and I'll send them both to you. So real excited on this. So this is the AJ Allmendinger 2021 Jackpot Party number 16, and so I'm painting this with the Purplicious testers, and that's actually, I just painted it and letting it dry. So yeah, this is actually going to come with a wiper blade and the pink window net, because this was driven during the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so I'm going to paint that when I go to detail the inside here. I'll detail this window net, and of course I'll be able to put a black wiper on that windshield, and I'll try to position it just like it was when he drove this car in the race. So yeah, that's where I'm at on that, and I'm hoping that this turns out really nice. It's this Purplicious color is just awesome. Just awesome. So yeah, I've got a couple cars here taken apart. I also took this apart, making this Trump 2020 number 66 Timmy Hill. And what I'm doing with this is something a little bit different. So typically I would paint this with the navy blue color, and but this time I've gone ahead and I'm using the Model Master Arctic Blue Metallic. And maybe this Purplicious Metallic is kind of rubbing off on me, and I'm trying something a little bit different. But anyways, I just finished painting it. Let's see if I can bring it over here without making a mess. But yeah, this is that color, and it is really nice, sparkly, very, very nice color. I really, really like it. Had my daughter down here and was showing her a couple things, and she thought that Arctic Blue was really nice color. So yeah, that'll be a really nice custom. Looking forward to that one being done. I'm also going to outfit it with these patriotic Support Our Troops rims, because those came with the Alex Bowman number 48, which were the donor cars for these. So I swapped those out, so the Jackpot gets the regular ones, and this Let's Go Brandon will get the Support Our Troops car there. So yeah, that is what's going on there, guys. Let's get this nose on here. We'll see how this turns out. Okay. If I can stay in the camera. Alright, so that's going to be there. This is here. So the way this works, I try to get this smooth across the front nose here first. And then we try to pull these sides up into place. And inevitably, you get these little bunched corners. Now, let me show you what you can do with these. You can do this. Just cut those little slits. Alright, now I got a little dry, kind of dried out. Get some water on there. Come on. Don't go too high. I mean, I want it up a little bit, but I don't want to go too high. And this is just kind of tedious work here. Because you want to bring this up here and bring this up here, but you don't want to go overboard. You can see how that kind of folds over right there. Okay. Guys, I think I'm going to have to do a video, amusing video, on Isaiah 36 and 37. I've been reading those two chapters together, and very inspiring. Some people say that the Word of God is kind of boring. And sure, there are definitely some places in the Bible that are kind of like, okay, I don't know what's going on here, and this doesn't make any sense to me. And yeah, this just doesn't make any sense to me, right? So there are definitely those sections of the Bible. But if you ever wanted to be inspired or awed, you can read about, David and Goliath. You could read about, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in Daniel. You can read Jonah. But an obscure passage is Isaiah 36 and 37. If you read those two chapters, yeah, sure, it's a little bit long. But there's a great story there, a great story of trial, tribulation, just sadness and overcoming, but overcoming the odds, and trusting God, prayer. I mean, just so many things. I'm going to have to do my musings on it because it's just terrific. So I encourage you guys, if you've never read those two chapters, check out those two chapters. Look at it online. You have a Bible, go ahead and read those two chapters. It'll take you, probably 15 minutes to read through both of them together. If you're a fast reader, maybe less. But if you're a thoughtful reader, which I encourage people to be, not just read for, obtaining information, but truly observe and contemplate what's going on, and allow the Spirit of God to say, hey, maybe I need to change some of the things in my life. Maybe I need to change my routine. Maybe I need to follow some of the directions that's here with some of the problems that I'm facing in my life. But anyways, those two chapters are awesome. Just awesome. And they've been inspiring to me. So just wanted to encourage you along those lines in this video today. You'll be seeing that here in the coming days. Maybe this weekend. So you can see how this is working. And how it takes time to get out these little creases. I mean, you're going to have them right here on these corners, right? You're going to have them where we cut through there to get this to fold better and to comply with this, wrapping up here. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, gonna have a little bit of that. What I've done before sometimes is I just cut right down here, just cut the whole thing off, and then I get this in place, and then I place this on top of it. So there's a little bit of a seam here, but at least it's relatively smooth and flat. You have a little bunch right here when you do this. But again, it's not the end of the world. Is it perfect? No, but it's not the end of the world. So it's coming along nicely. Happy about that. Then we'll get these pieces in place, And we'll finish this thing up. Be done here in the next few days once I get this done and get all the decals on and let it dry, and then start sealing it up. So, hey guys, that's really all I wanted to show you today. Hope you have a blessed day, blessed evening, and we will talk to you in the next video. Take care.